Hello there guys, today I wanted to show you something I got done on the car. So it's coding that I done. I got someone out to do it for me basically. So what it is, I've got video in motion and I got needle sweep and a lap timer done. There was some other bits that I could do but the car already has it. So it was things like passenger mirror dip. So when you put it on reverse, the mirror would dip down so you can see the wheels basically, so you don't scratch it. So I've already had that. Well, the car already comes with that. You can get a heat temperature reduction, so it just reduces its heat more quicker, or you could do it more later, so it'll be up to you. And the other thing was you could get acoustic confirmation as well. So that's when if you lock the door, it'll make a noise. So it'll use the alarm to make a noise for you, so you can hear it basically. Because right now all you're going to hear is just the lock sound. So that's the one. And I've also mentioned the video in motion. So that's when you can drive and watch a video if you wanted. The other thing that they do is also seatbelt reminders removed. So if you forget to put your seatbelt on, it won't bleep at you basically. So that's another thing. You can also do start-stop deactivated. So if you don't like that start-stop, you can get that removed. The other thing, as I mentioned, was the lap timer. So you could do lap times here. So it'll be on your settings here. So if you want to drive 0 to 60, you can see how fast you're doing it. Things like that. Needle sweep as well. So when you get in the car, start the car, you'll do a little sweep. The other thing you can do also is lock whilst the engine is running. So that's for the keyless models. So if you wanted to leave the car running, get it hot, and you could lock the door. And right now you can't do that. So you can't leave the engine running and lock the door. So that's another feature you could have got. You can do the door open warning tone off. So if you don't want the noise to come up when the door's open, you could get that removed. You can also get the gear selection shown on display. So on my one, it already shows this because most of the stuff mine already has, and some of the stuff I didn't really want. So I've got the gear selection here, so it'll show what gear I'm on. The other thing was the low. You can use the low beams as DRLs. So that would be like the olden days, how you'd have your dipped lights on basically. So that's another one, but I didn't really want to do that because that's kind of old now. So I've got the DRLs as it is. The other thing is also you can adjust the DRL's brightness. So mine should be already on bright anyway, so you can adjust it how bright you want it. So you could dim it or brighten it. And the other thing you can do is also avoid dimming DRLs when the indicators are on. So normally when the indicator is on, it dims the DRLs. So in this one you could turn that off, so it just just stays bright. So that's another thing. So that's the options there is for the new Audi A4. And I'll show you guys the needle sweep. So when you turn the car on, but yes, I've noticed when you first start it, it won't do it. I'm not sure why that is, but oops. So if I turn it off, came back to the car again, and then if you turn on, that sweeps. And you can also see the number also lights up when the needle sweeps. So I'll show you again. So if you look closer to this one nothing happened because there's no numbers, but if you make it bigger you'll see it. So I'll show you again on the smaller one. There you go. And if you wanted to do it on this one, you'll see also it does the same thing, but it does it for both of the sides. There you go. You can see both the sides lit up. So that's one. The lap timer, you can find that it'll be under settings. So if you go through here, you ain't gonna find it. So what you need to do is press this button here, and there you go. So you've got your onboard computer, lap times, and the lap statistics. Do that. It just says computer. So if you go to lap time, Go down. So you can start the lap 1 by driving off. You can just start it. So you can split the time, pause, and then reset lap times. So that's the options there. And then the statistic is when you've done quite a lot. So I don't have any reacts because I haven't done any of them. So that's one. Mainly I only done 2 for this one, and I've also done the video in motion, so you could play videos. So I just got a lyric video on. So normally if you had something playing, it'll turn off at 2 miles an hour. So if I show you guys, so if I now drive, so I'll just play this. So 0 miles an hour is playing. You have a bit of sound on. There you go. So now if I drive it, there you go, 2 miles an hour, and it works. Because I've seen before, if I went on 2 miles an hour, I put a DVD on before, and at 2 miles an hour it would stop, saying that you can't play whilst driving. So this one, with the video in motion, it works. So I like that feature. So what I've done is put a memory card inside, and I've got the DVD there. So there's the memory card here. This car can handle 128 gigabytes, so I put a 64 gig class 10 memory card in there. And the video format you will need is AVI, if I was correct. It's an AVI file. For some reason MP4 doesn't work, so I'm not sure why that is. And other formats I've seen, it doesn't work either, so I'm not sure why. There's another one, but it gives you low res. So this one, I've seen it's not too bad on the resolution wise, AVI. So that one's alright. For some reason when you are downloading, I think it depends on what you use. Some of them doesn't let you choose what resolutions to choose. So this is what I get. So it's not too bad. It is actually okay, the resolution. It's not HD. As I first thought it probably was HD because I was downloading 1080p videos and it didn't work. So this is why it comes out standard. So I think this is most likely 480. But for a 480p video, it's not really that bad. It does look quite nice. The other thing also I wanted to mention is the boot. So if you have the keyless go keys, if you press and hold it, it'll just open the boot. Apparently on some models, if you can hold that and it'll close the boot. So that's if your boot has a power button. So if you open your boot, it'll have a little button there to close it. So if you've got that, then you can close it again with the key. On other models, apparently you can either set that as to close and the one here to open. So you open with that one, but you can close with that one. So that's what the guy told me. Or you can have both, I think. Because he was looking to do it for my one. Then we realized that mine doesn't have the little button there to close the boot again. It's just to open. So mine can't close. So mine just open basically. So that's another cool little feature if you guys wanted to do. And I will link the person below that I used. He is VagClubUK. That's the person that I used. It was pretty fast, in fairness. Literally he plugged his computer in and there's a port just underneath here. Connected to that and literally just got everything out, and he showed me what to choose basically from what I can actually have. Because most of the stuff is already activated on this car. Because when we bought the car, I already had quite a lot of features already added. So there was 2 features that I didn't have, and there was a couple of the features that I didn't really want to have, like the acoustic one. I didn't really want to have that, so when I locked the car, it'll make the alarm noise basically, like twice, to show that, just to let you know that it's closed. But with my one, if something's inside the car that is not locked, my wing mirror won't lock. So that's how I know that the car's not locked. So that's a cool little feature as it comes as already. So if for example you forgot to put this on, and then that won't close until you put it on park mode. I've also noticed that as well. So the guy did say I could do that, but I didn't really want to have that one. You can get the heat temperature setting done, but I thought I'll keep it as normal. So there wasn't much that I wanted, but those two features I thought I'll have, because the sweeping thing did look quite nice. I did like the sweep look for it. So the video wise, if I show you guys, so I've got quite a lot here. You can, if you wanted to, you can actually switch to full screen when you're playing the song. If you press that button here, you can literally change it to do full size or just normal how it is. So you just literally go there. Or to get the video, it's quite easy. You just go to media, and then you press the left button, and then go down to folders or videos. So if you do videos, there you go. So you got all your videos here, and the ones don't play, it'll be grey, so you'll know which one is not going to be playing. So I thought I'd show you guys that. It was pretty cool. It cost £120, so it's not too bad. It's okay. The main reason mine cost £120 is because I got him to come down to my place to do it. Otherwise it would have been £40 cheaper. So it was basically £40 to come down, and then he can just go back again. But yeah, he can come down to your place. Like I said, it's £40. Or you could go to down his place. He's in London. So if you want to do that, you can do that. And it's not really that bad. It's £50 to do just the video in motion, and then £60 to do all the other features, just the other codings basically. But I only chose 2 features, because that's the only ones I really wanted out of all the other ones. But thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.